What's up, Facebook, internet world? It's Will Jigga Car certified high performance coach. What's up? What's up? What's up? What is up? It is time for another late night live. It's a late night live time here in the city in Memphis. I am in my office. That's where you see Ben above me. He's always hanging out in here because this is where we make the magic happen, where I work on proposals for prospects, where we get things done, where it's all about putting it together and knocking it out in your business. That's what it is. It's all about putting it together and knocking it out in your business. So what? Give me a hashtag team crushing it. Hashtag team crushing it. Drop that off in my comments. We're crushing those obstacles that are in front of those goals. We're crushing those timelines. We're getting there faster than we ever thought we were going to get there. And we are crushing life. I'm just so excited about what it is that we got going on. Drop me a hashtag replay if you catch this on the replay. Most of our people who watch our lives watch them on the replay. So if you're watching this on a replay, make sure you drop in a hey. Tell me a hey on there. Tell me something that you're thinking about with that. What's up, Emily? I saw you this morning. You're back hanging out with us again tonight. That is amazing. So we ran the Limitless Challenge. We decided that we were going to give somebody $11,000 in cash and in prizes. We had dozens of people to send in their videos teaching a concept. They were amazing. I really appreciated some people doing some just awesome stuff, from like how they made 100K on their toilet to how they did, like, I mean, it was just all over everywhere, man, for real. And so then we got to our five finalists. And do you know that we crossed the threshold of 40,000 views for our five finalists? Over 40,000 views for our five finalists, 40,000 engagements, people liking, sharing, commenting, posting, all different things, all the engagement and the different things that were there. And I'm so happy to have been a small part of being able to allow these people to be able to really expand and express their brand. I've got people saying, hey, I got people who came and talked to me about what it is that I'm doing, who have done it. And it's just been amazing. And I'm so appreciative of that. I don't know how much I can even really express how happy I am that other people are going to make some of this bin for that. But now, last night, our threshold crossed for our Limitless Challenge, and we have a winner of this contest. And that winner, who led from the start to the end, but it got really, really tight. Really, really tight. Just a few votes in between the winner and our second place person. But that winner is Dr. Teresa Woodard. So Dr. Teresa Woodard has won our Limitless Challenge. So if you were supporting her, if you liked her videos, she was on live with us here. We posted the videos. I continue to keep sharing the videos, but she has won the Limitless Challenge contest, and I could not be happier about the opportunity to get a chance to work with her. Now, man, we had some phenomenal people who were on this, who did some major things. One of those person I just saw this pop up here in my time. I'm like, Waltraud Unger, oh my gosh. Like, she knocked it out the park. And what she talked about burnout really resonated with some people. And she's gone viral in her own way from this. Roosevelt Simmons, my gosh, when I'm talking about Impact You and the things it is as far as the impact and the things it has in your life, wow, he has grown and has a real opportunity to be able to put out a course on that. Walter, I was already working on a course, and so I'm really looking forward to seeing what we might be able to do together to figure out how we can really get that out and make that happen and do that. And oh my gosh, Kelsey Casto, telling us her amazing story and where it is that she came from. And she has such a presence in talking about the things that are there. And so I'm just so excited about her future and what it is that Kelsey done. And oh my gosh, Jessica Cowan. Jessica has a book coming out here in the next month on the purpose journey. And so she shared and talked about that and really just did an amazing job of teaching and coaching. Yo, that's what this life is about. It's about teaching and coaching. How can you teach? How can you coach? How can you make sure that you are helping and doing the most that you can for people? Like, if we give the most, if we can give the most in our business, in our life, then we can get the most from it as well too. Because the more you give, the more you get, honestly. The more you give, the more you get of the good feeling of doing it, and the more you get of the success. Like, the way it is that we actually hit more success in our life is that you give more. It feels counterintuitive, right? We feel like that in order to be able to get Uncle Ben, in order to be able to get the things we need to get, that we have to take. We actually don't. It's about looking at how much more you can give. I hope I've role modeled that some. As far as like how much it is that we can give, how much it is that we can give more of, how much it is that we can do more of. That's what it really is about. How much more can we give? That's really it. So congratulations to Dr. Teresa. Looking forward to working with her on her project. So we'll be seeing more. Watch this space. We'll be talking more about that. So in 2 days now is the Limitless Live event. Dr. Teresa's going to get a chance to speak on that event, but the Limitless Live event, 2 days away. I am just so excited about what it is that we're teaching here. We're breaking out some brand new content. We're going to talk about how it is that you actually build a funnel in your business. And we'll pick out one certain type of funnel and talk about it with my VIP session on Friday night. We're going to talk about that. Thank you so much, Walter. I know she's happy about that. You did such an amazing job. So I want to say that here publicly. You did such an amazing job. Oh my gosh. All 5 of our people did, but you did such an amazing job. I just want to say that. So understand this. When we are talking about our business, you need a funnel. You need a funnel in your business. And I know that, like, there's a bunch of people who are out here who are just kind of like yelling out words at you, who are just kind of word vomiting at you. And they're like, funnels. Look, what a funnel really is it's a track and a system and a framework that brings people through a process that brings them to you. Okay? So no matter what type of business you're in, you can have a bunch of customers that aren't qualified, or you could be not talking to anybody, and it feels really frustrating to be in business or to be in sales. Even if you're a salesperson for another organization. You know, I started my career off in sales. That's what I started off in before I ever got to what we like to call the slash role, which I was the manager / HR / payroll / janitor / all those things, right? I started off in sales. That was where I started off at. And so no matter what, we had to have a funnel that we were working with, a process of people it was that we were working in. So people could be in different levels of the process with us. Okay. We had to have different levels of the process with us. That's super important. Okay. So you get those different levels of the process by really understanding the structure of what it is you're doing. What is the outcome? My favorite, I mention Stephen Covey all the time. My favorite of Covey's habits is to begin with the end in mind of the 7 habits of highly effective people. Begin with the end in mind. So we have to begin with the end in mind of what it is that we want out of this process. So what is this? I promise you, this is exactly the same as it is in relationships. It's because all you're doing with the sales process is building a relationship with someone. So you have to have an idea of where you want this thing to go. So that impetus many times on us is on guys. So we have to say, okay, we need to know where we'd love this relationship to go. Now, you might want to have a relationship, want that person to be your girlfriend, want that person to be your spouse, whatever they are, and you get stuck in the friend zone, right? So even though you had an idea where you wanted to go, we must not have expressed our value in the right way. Because understand, being in the friend zone just means you're not really valued as a romantic partner. Because you really should be friends with your spouse, right? So you're not really valued as a romantic partner. So we haven't expressed that value in the right way. And so it's the same thing when we're talking about this in our business, right? We haven't expressed that value in the right way. So that person has not invested with us. When someone tells you that they don't have the money, the thing they're saying is they don't believe in it enough. That's literally what it is. That's what they're saying. They're saying they don't believe in it enough. They don't have the money, so they don't believe in it. They don't believe in what it is you're telling them enough. You haven't expressed it in a way to where they can actually see the benefit, because people pay for what they want. Dude, broke people buy Jordans all the time. People pay for what they want. What we have to do is to be able to express the inherent value, the value that's there for us in order to be able to do it. That's what we have to do, okay? So we got to be able to show that and be able to show how it is that we bring that. So I promised you, I like to follow by my brochure promises. I promised you here on this live, because we're about to get off in just a second, that I'd show you where that next $100,000 comes from in your business. Okay? That next $100,000 doesn't have to come from, many of us think $100,000, oh my gosh, that's so much. Or you think $100,000 is not that much at all, whatever, depending on your look at and what it is that you look at in your business. I used to do all the time in my live seminars. I don't get to do live seminars anymore, but I used to do in my live seminars all the time this exercise, and I'd put the words "fun is nowhere" up on the board, all like put together like this, right? And I asked people what they said, and they say fun is nowhere. But also, if you broke that word apart differently, it could say fun is now here. It depends on what your perception is of it. And if you think that your perception is of the process is that you're going to be broke, then ta-da! But if you think your perception of the process is that you're going to bring people in and they're going to see the value of what it is you're doing and you're going to be able to help them, then you can attract the right people to you. You can absolutely attract the right people to you. And that's what it really is about, okay? So your next $100,000 in your business, where that comes from in your business, where the next $100,000 comes from is, or maybe it's the first $100,000 in your business, is let's say you had a course that was $500. You have a course that's $500, right? So this course is $500. That's what it is, all right? So if you're talking about a course that's $500, we're not talking about something that's breaking people's back. I'm not talking about something that is unbelievably expensive. People spend $500 on handbags. So once again, it's about developing the value of what it is that you have and what it is that you're offering. If you can develop the value of what you have and what you're offering, right? It's so it's $500, right? If you sell 200 people, your course is $500, $100,000. I know that Oprah simplifies it. I know that it says, oh my gosh, where am I going to put this at? I know that it says, how am I going to let people know about it? But those are just parts that if you just believe in what it is that you're doing, that's your next $100,000 in your business. And the great thing about that is that becomes the centerpiece of your funnel. Because if you've sold 200 people your course, then you probably have put in about 2,000 people into your funnel. And all of those people can continue to keep processing through your funnel, processing their way down through it until because you're still sowing value into them. We're consistently sowing value into the people that are there. And so that's where the whiz-bangery people don't tell you. They don't tell you that, right? The whiz-bangery people, they're like, oh, we can just make the money. The thing is that we have to have a process for sowing value in. How are we sowing value into our people? How is it that we are creating and doing? What are we doing with our people? That's what it's about. That's what it's about. That's why at Limitless Live this weekend, Friday night, we're going to talk about how do we create a proper funnel. What are each one of those pieces? What should those pieces look like? What are we going to create? How are we going to do it? Okay. Then on Saturday, we're going to talk about the hottest way of getting people to opt in with you and getting people into your list to get them started in your funnel. Then we're going to talk about what kind of low tier tools could we create and could we have that could help us. What kind of mid-tier tools, because what I just talked about, a $500 course is a mid-tier tool. What kind of mid-tier tool could we have that someone could pay for? And what kind of high-tier tools do we have? Are we coaching? So if you're already a coach, yeah, you should be coaching, right? But if you're in a brick and mortar business, you still should be coaching. That still should be a part of what you're doing. If you're a social media manager, you should still be coaching. If you own a store, you should still be coaching, because these are revenue streams into your business. These are revenue streams into your business, okay? And that's what we want to create. So we're going to talk about how you create 3 new revenue streams. This is at my event this weekend. Look, you can get into this event right now, limitlessgoalsnow.com. If you join at a VIP level to come see it, then you can get the recordings of the event as well too. You'll get the recordings as well of the event, and we're going to talk you through it, and I'm going to give you a bunch of other goodies. Just go to the site, limitlessgoalsnow.com. Don't overthink this thing. Just go to the site and let's go get it done. Let's go get it knocked out. All right. So it's time to be able to create and move forward. That's what we're doing. I thank you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for being on this live. Thank you guys for building on what we're doing, this Team Crushing It community. Thank you guys for supporting the Limitless Challenge the way that you did. 40,000 interactions. That is amazing. Dr. Teresa has rolled in the house. Congratulations again, Doc, for your efforts and pushing it out there and for teaching. That's what it is. Because ultimately, if you weren't teaching anything, nobody would do that. So thank you guys so much. I see Walchild there as well too. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. And I will talk to you soon. Tomorrow night is Thursday night. We will go live, but I'll be somewhere different. But we will go live on Thursday night. We'll go live Thursday during the day as well too. And make sure we do it, okay? It is Work It Wednesday. I've spent all day really working in my business, learning some new stuff, some new things to be able to share. I'm so excited about that. Tomorrow's Together Thursday, so it's about who's that I can work with, who is it I can be with, and be able to get those things done. I see you dropping the emoji there. That's awesome. All right. You guys have a great, great night, and I'll talk to you soon. My name's Ojinga Carr, and I dream, I achieve. Thanks a lot.